Hi everyone, welcome back to Learn Curve Acres. I'm Marcy. So on Saturday I went to the Seedy Saturday event in Ottawa and met some amazing people, one of which was I met up with Tim from Troll Farm. He's amazing. Him and his wife were just so wonderful, just great people. And I have to thank him first and foremost for sending people over to my channel. He's been an amazing help and I really appreciate it. But he gave me a packet of these seeds for a type of squash. Now, he said that they just showed up in his yard. Kind of what my mom would have called a gift from the birds. So it's a yellow squash that's apparently really yummy to eat and stores really well over the winter. So I'm really excited to try these this year. I'll probably be getting them started around the third week of April so that they'll be ready to go into the garden for as soon as our frost date has passed. I also have I also bought some row covers from the dollar store that I'll be able to use to just help make sure they've got that little extra protection. I was also given these red barberries, and he's already started them for me, and they're ready to be started. They're ready for me to pot them up now. So I picked up some Jiffy pots. I'm going to pot those up later today. But these I looked up on the internet, and because I knew about them as a landscaping shrub, but I didn't know what an amazing food source they are and how nutritious they are, not only for us, but for the chickens as well. Many people would plant these as a free source of food for their chickens, as well as being a really good fence, a living fence for them, keeping out a lot of the predators because they do have those rather nasty thorns. So things like foxes and wolves won't be coming through them because it's too dangerous for their eyes. They're going to get their eyes poked out and their faces all scratched up. If you look online, you can find all sorts of recipes for it, for using these for our food as well. A lot of Moroccan style cooking has these barberries in it. I even saw a barberry jam recipe, so I'm curious about trying that. But I figure between the barberries and the wild rugosa roses that I'm trying to propagate, I should be able to have a really good quality living fence that will be providing free food and protection for the chickens. So now on to what I actually purchased at Seedy Saturday. So first we'll start with these. So this is from, and my French is terrible so I apologize, Beau Arbre native plants. They're out of Quebec. And so I picked up wild columbine, which are great for hummingbirds, bumblebees, but also your, they're called, what are they called? Hummingbird moth. And these are a moth that comes out at night. Most people don't see them. A lot of people won't think that they have them. But if you grow tomatoes and have tomato worms, guaranteed you have the hummingbird moth, because it's the same, the tomato worm, when it eventually does go into its chrysalis, becomes the hummingbird moth. And they are actually quite beautiful. I saw them back in Barrie. So this is what I got. These are native to Ottawa Valley, which is the area we're living in. And these are great for whether it's full sun or light shade. So I'll be putting these in the front garden along with my cultivated rose and double purple columbines that I have. This is called foxglove beard tongue. It's not actually related to foxglove, but the flower has the same general shape and therefore the name. Again, these are a native seed, a native flower to this area, and these ones are very good and very drought tolerant, which is important because we can sometimes go, you know, up to 3 weeks, 4 weeks without any rain on a bad summer. The next one I picked up is the Allegheny Fringe. It's a climbing vine that has the bleeding heart type flowers. It is related to your bleeding hearts. Again, all your pollinators and your hummingbirds are going to just love this. It's another native plant to this area. And then, of course, what garden is complete without some black-eyed Susies? So I picked these up. I'm hoping to put these down near our fence, down at the end of our driveway where we have our civic number for our address. I figure this and some pretty echinacea around. You know, the purple and the yellow will give a really pretty, welcoming front as people come in. So the next things I got were from Kitchen Table Seed House. These are organic seeds. They're from just outside of Kingston. They're on Wolf Island. And so I got 2 Cosmos that are they're the seashell mix. I got 2 of those, and then I got the Cleome, which some people know as being a spider flower. It's a very old world flower. You know, lots of the old English gardens would have these, and they are deer resistant and heat tolerant. So I picked these up actually to go in some pocket letters that I'm doing for some friends of mine. We have a spring theme, so I thought sending them flowers would be absolutely wonderful. The last seed booth that I purchased from, it's called Greta's Organic Seeds. Now, Greta is actually the lady who organizes the whole Seedy Saturday in Ottawa, and she has a wonderful large booth there with these seeds. She's out of Ottawa, and so I picked up my thyme because it's an amazing herb that has lovely spreading ability. I thought I'd try this Bosque Blue tomato. It just sounds so pretty. And it's supposed to be really good too for eating. And then a chocolate sweet pepper. I know a lot of the people that I'm following, they love their hot peppers. I'm more a sweet pepper girl. That's just me. So I thought chocolate sweet pepper sounds amazing. It's probably going to be very pretty as well when it ripens, because it says here that it ripens to a green and chocolate brown color. So I'm really looking forward to getting those going this year as well. Then I visited a booth that really blew me away. It's called the Wax Studio. I picked up this bee chocolate organic lip balm. But this company are 2 young children. Their names are Anna and Julian. I'll show you the back of their card. I got talking with Anna, and she's just such an amazing and such a bright child. They decided that because they really enjoy candle making, they should go into business. I'd say they're maybe 12 years old, and they have such a zest for this business, and there's absolutely no reservation on their part. They're so positive and so full of good energy, and just they're excited for life. They're excited for their product, and they're putting out a really great product. So I bought this one. This is their organic lip balm. As it says, bee chocolate. It's beeswax with organic cocoa, olive oil, raw shea, and vanilla. And it's really, I've already been using it, and it's really, really great. So I did go also on Sunday. I went to the Seedy Saturday up here in Perth. Some of the same vendors were there. There wasn't as much of an area for trading seeds there, where you could just put down some seeds and pick up some others. But it was nice because it wasn't quite as busy, so you could talk a little better with the vendors. And one group I met up with and was talking with is this group here, Monarch Acres. They're located here in Lanark County, and they're doing a monthly CSA meat delivery, which we thought was really interesting. So we're going to be looking into that. I'll let you know how it goes when we do sign up. They run from November through to March is when they provide the meat boxes. So we'll be talking more about this probably next, like in the fall into next winter, as to how things are going and how we like it. But these are all pasture-raised, antibiotic and hormone-free animals. So the meat is a good quality. Well, that's all for me for today. I want to thank you again for coming and joining me. I have had several new subscribers that have joined me, and I really appreciate it. And I want to thank you very much for joining me and checking out my channel. And I look forward to seeing what you've got on your channels, as I will be subscribing, if I haven't already, subscribing back to you. Alrighty, thank you so much and have a wonderful day.